This segment is sponsored by the American Diabetes Association.
Almost 40% of Virginians are affected by diabetes and pre-diabetes. One unique way our community is coming together to find a cure is through two combined events. And it's a Tour de Cure and a Step Out Walk to Stop Diabetes. Amber Spain and Alex Stolberg are here to give us all the details. Thank you both for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Good to see you. This is a combined event, so we're going to take it a little, each one at a time. But first I want to ask, that was a big number, that percentage number. And then I've got another one here that says 30 million Americans live with diabetes?
Absolutely.
Is that a lot more than there used to be, or are we just hearing more about it?
It's an epidemic,
Yeah.
so we're diagnosing it sooner. Again, obesity is growing as obesity is increasing. The number of folks living with type 2 is also increasing. So the number's getting bigger, not
so it's
smaller.
not my imagination that there's a
No.
lot more there. It actually is.
Absolutely.
Going through the roof.
Yes, it is.
Or through the floor, as the case may be. Yeah.
And as big of a number as 30 million is, even more have pre-diabetes. I think the figure is about 80 million people. Wow. Yeah.
All right, so this is obviously something that's going to be a big problem for a long time, and you're addressing it. So let's talk a little bit about let's start with the walk, because I think everybody knows about walks and what
Right.
you can do, and you've got a great location for it.
Absolutely. So this year we're going to be at the Innsbruck Pavilion. It's the first year we're going to have the Step Out Walk at Innsbruck, which is the same place we're going to start and end the tour. But this will be a new venue for the walk. We're super excited to be there. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to be walking around the water that's at Innsbruck as well. It's going to be a 5K route, so a little over 3 miles. We're hoping that families and folks who don't necessarily maybe exercise 5 days a week will still be comfortable coming out to do that 5K walk with us.
And that walk that you can do, it's a 5K walk or a 10-mile family fun ride.
Yes.
Let's talk about the ride a little bit.
So that's the bike option. So that's new this year. Other cities have done the Tour de Cure in the past, but we really thought it was time to bring it to Richmond. You know, with the World's last year and the Capitol Trail being completed, Richmond is ready for more biking events. So there's a 10-mile option. I think it's going to be great for families. We also have a 20-mile option, good for those weekend warrior bicyclists. And what I think I really like about this event, it's going to be good for so many different people. We're going to have it fully supported. There'll be bike mechanics. So if someone's kind of ready to get into biking, but they're not quite confident to go out there on their own, this is a good way to get their feet wet.
Or you could just take like me, take the neighborhood cruiser that I have and come out and do a short distance.
Exactly.
Now, is this happening simultaneously? The bikes go one way and the walkers go the other?
Great question. So we're actually...
Because you wouldn't want to have to be dodging
No.
the people,
Yeah,
exactly.
logistics wouldn't work on that.
No.
Yeah.
So what we're anticipating is starting the bike ride earlier in the morning and allowing for our bicyclists to actually complete the bike portion and then be able to engage in the walk as well if they would like to, but there's no expectation that people will do both.
Yeah.
They certainly can, but they don't have to.
Wow, yeah.
If you want that challenge,
That's
a
a
little
lot.
extra exercise early on a Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be a lot.
And
All right.
for folks who aren't going to do both, if they finish the bicycle portion, we are going to have a wellness village going on, and there's going to be food vendors, and there's going to be music and other activities happening. So if folks are not inclined to do both, they are going to have other things to do while the walkers are
Lots of
doing the
programs,
walk.
lots of information
Absolutely.
as well. All right, one last question about the bike tour. You said it's 20 miles. Does that actually stay in Innsbruck, or does it branch out?
It's zigzagging through various neighborhoods and roads around Innsbruck, so it's not like you're doing that
laps.
5K loop over
Yeah,
and over and over.
yeah.
We're trying to make it nice and unique for people,
This,
something
what
to
a
really
great
remember.
idea. What a great idea, and obviously a cause that we're all going to have to keep our eyes on. Thank you both.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good
Bill.
luck.
Thank
Either
you
one
much.
of you doing one or the other?
So because we're the co-chairs, we're going to be working.
Yeah,
But
I would
we
love
would
to do
love,
the bike.
we would
Yeah,
love to do
Somebody's
it.
got to do the hard work. Huh?
Exactly.
The Tour de Cure Family Fun Ride and Step Out Walk to Stop Diabetes will be held September 24th, Innsbruck Pavilion. Register online right now at diabetes.org/Richmond Tour Walk.